So I just met a couple, Alan and Jean, at a train crossing, and he was heading to go kiteboard. So we're gonna try our closest location here, just off of Jonathan Dickinson State Park, back on the beachfront road, and we'll give it a go.
In Jonathan Dickinson State Park in Jupiter, Florida. We're staying in the Pine Grove campsite, which is close to the entry. There's also the river campsites that are about 4.5 miles back into the park. In that area, there's also a chance to rent kayaks, canoes, paddleboards, and take a tour. There's also paved and unpaved trails for hiking and mountain biking. To me, I feel like Jonathan Dickinson is a good park, but it's not quite the oasis that Fort Clinch was.
Yeah, and we're staying again at the front part of the park here, and that's exactly where I would stay again, because what that does is it gives you closer access to what I think is the really special part of this area, and that is Jupiter, Florida. So Jupiter, Florida has great beaches, great access to beaches, great spot for water activities, whether it's kiteboarding or surfing or a number of other things. Not so much hydrofoiling because we are on the open Atlantic Ocean, there are large waves. But there are a number of public parks throughout the city. It's easy to get around town.
Yeah, I feel like it has more of a smaller town feel, not such a large town feel, so it is very easy to get around. Also, there is the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse, which is the beacon of Jupiter. If you're ever turned around, if you can find the lighthouse, you'll know exactly where you are, and it will set you back on.
Yeah, how many times the last few days we say, where are we? Where's the lighthouse?
Right. Also around the lighthouse are numerous restaurants. There are plenty of restaurants you can have a fantastic view of the lighthouse while you have dinner in warm weather.
So what are the negatives? Pretty limited here, and I may be a little nitpicky here, but I would say the drawbridges. The drawbridges are a negative, and not the actual drawbridge. I believe it is the owners of small sailboats who have what I would describe as mast envy. So they have 25-foot sailboats, and they believe they have to have a mast that's long enough, just long enough, to cause the drawbridge to have to open, which will stop traffic at 5:15 p.m. every day. So my issue is not with the drawbridge, actually, but with the owners of small sailboats, which I cannot substantiate this claim, but it is a deep conviction that I do have that if this is occurring in Jupiter, Florida.
I agree.
Stacy's articulating scale.
So we spent 3 days here in Jupiter, Florida, and it easily could have been
A week.
Yeah, I wish we would have stayed a week, but we're heading back to Oklahoma tomorrow for a 3-day journey, and we hope that we will be able to come back and experience more of Jupiter in the future.
So we'll see you next time on OK and Beyond.